This is Picher, Oklahoma, a place once thriving with life, now poisoned, deserted, and forgotten. But what happened here? Why was an entire American town erased from the map? Today, we're walking into what's left of one of the most toxic towns in the United States. Join me on this journey because what I'm about to show you is going to leave you speechless. Picher was born from lead and zinc. Founded in the early 1910s, it quickly became one of the most productive mining towns in the country. By the 1920s, this place was booming. Over 14,000 people lived here. The mines beneath this town actually fueled both world wars. But no one realized that Picher was sitting on a slow-moving death trap. For decades, miners dug deep beneath this town, pulling out millions of tons of ore. But with no environmental safeguards, the ground was weakened. And worse, the mining waste was everywhere. The piles of gravel you see here, they're called chat, and they're radioactive. Children used to play in these piles. People built their homes with this stuff. They had no idea what they were doing to their bodies. The mines eventually became flooded, and the water became toxic.
Hello?
Filled with heavy metals like lead and arsenic. In the 1990s, Picher, Oklahoma experienced a lead poisoning epidemic with 63% of children testing having elevated blood lead levels. The EPA invested over $140 million to replace contaminated topsoil, removing 6 to 10 inches from yards. Children in Picher also experienced health and developmental problems, and students' test results were below average. Testing showed that nearly 1/3 of children here had dangerous levels of lead in their blood. By 1983, the EPA stepped in, but for many residents, it was already too late. The ground was caving in, people were getting sick, and slowly the town died. By 2006, the government offered buyouts. In 2008, an F4 tornado swept through what was left, and the few who stayed finally gave up. By 2009, Picher was officially disincorporated. It's not even a town anymore. Now, what's left of Picher is a ghost shell, collapsing buildings, poisoned soil, and silence. Some say Picher is haunted, others say real ghosts are people who never told the truth. Places like Picher are warnings, not just ruins, but whenever profit is chosen over people. This right here was once Picher High School. You can still see the bones of it behind the fence. Friday night football games, pep rallies, and graduation ceremonies. And now it's all locked behind a chain link fence. Off limits, inaccessible, just memories sealed behind rust. This is it, the last neighborhood still standing in what once was a thriving town, and now it's like stepping into the final chapter of a ghost story. Keep out, restricted, do not enter. These aren't just warnings, they're a final attempt to bury the truth, to keep the curious from asking why this place was really left behind. This isn't just abandonment, this is exile, a neighborhood exiled from time and from memory. You can fence it off, you can hang up signs, but the silence here, it screams louder than any warning sign ever could. And now all that's left is a memory no one was meant to remember.
I'm actually standing in the middle of somebody's neighborhood. Once upon a time, this used to be a vibrant, bustling town. But as you see now, there's nothing. This is insane. There's the old fire hydrants. Oh. Hello? Woo! I don't want to fall through this floor. This floor is rickety as... What is in here? I have no idea what that building is or what is it supposed to be. Well, this was the bathroom. Whoa, Whoa, I just went through the floor. We cannot walk across that. My foot just totally went through the floor. All right, so we gotta watch out for needles. Whoa. Oh.
This town just didn't fall apart, it was failed. And now all that's left is silence. These stories most people will never hear. But if we don't remember places like this, we're bound to repeat what happened here. That's why I tell these stories, not just for curiosity, but for truth. If this video moved you, if you felt something walking through this place with me, please take a second to like this video. It really does help get these forgotten stories in front of more people. And if you wish to keep exploring abandoned places and lost towns with me, hit that subscribe button. We've got so many stories to uncover, and I'd love to share that with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about places most people have forgotten. I'm Colby, and this is Cheddar Left Behind.